Hey there, how's it going, folks? Ryan Kebe here with your Armstrong Neighborhood channel. Thanks for joining us once again. Today we're at the Academy Theater out in our community, and I am joined today by a number of special guests. And first and foremost, the artistic director of the Academy Theater, Julia Kemp, is with us. And Julia is going to talk to us about a show that is upcoming called Avenue Q. A show that you're not going to want to miss. And I was hoping, Julia, that you could start off by giving us a little bit of the history on Avenue Q and tell us about the show.
Absolutely, yeah. Avenue Q, it opened off-Broadway in 2003, and it gained a lot of popularity very quickly and opened on Broadway later that year. And then it was at the 2004 Tony Awards. It won Best Musical, Best Score, and Best Book. And so that success led to a 5-year run on Broadway, and then it reopened again off Broadway a few years later and ran for another decade. There's been productions in London's West End, the Vegas Strip, and numerous national and international tours as well. And it was back in 2015 that the Academy Theater did it the first time, and it's kind of an obscure show, and it's not one of your classics, so we weren't sure how the audiences in this community would take it, but there were rave reviews and people loved it, and no other theaters in the area did it back then or have done it since. And so because of the small cast size it has, it's manageable during these difficult times that we're having. And it still is it's been undone in the area since 2015. So we're bringing it back again this year, a month from now in February. And it's just it's a diverse show that's humor and songs. It's kind of off color and has adult situations, and so it makes for a diverse show that we think goes along with our mission of educating our audiences and artist appreciation. And so we're excited to do it again and do it a little differently with a whole new director and a mostly new cast, and we're looking forward to it.
We're looking forward to it too. Something new and exciting here at the Academy Theater. Thanks so much, Julia. We'll see you in February.
Thank you so much.
All right, so next we are with the director of the show, Ted Watts Jr. Ted, could you tell us what the show is about and why you chose to direct the show, specifically Avenue Q?
Sure, it's life in New York City in a fictitious sort of borough area called Avenue. Well, Avenue Q is there's a place in New York called Alphabet City where a lot of artsy people lived and people that are just getting to the city had moved to, originally. So it's kind of a takeoff on that. And it's about this young man, Princeton, who comes into Avenue Q, where there's a series of apartment buildings, and he connects with those residents there that kind of, in a way, have a family with one another, because New York is a struggle. And as somebody who's been there myself, as trying to be an artist there, I can definitely identify with the story. But it's really cool because it's all done through puppeteering. There's a few live characters that are not operating puppets. One is Gary Coleman from Different Strokes, older version of Gary Coleman. So I'll leave that. I won't spoil how that all works out. But the other thing is that the other characters are puppets, but they are operated by actors. So it's sort of a takeoff on the Muppets or Sesame Street. Mainly, the Sesame Street sort of vibe, but the actors that operate the puppets, you can also see them. So you're getting two performances. You're getting the puppet and the actor. So it's pretty cool.
Very cool stuff. Well, hey, thanks so much for joining us, and we're really looking forward to the show in February.
Absolutely.
Thanks so much.
One thing I want to mention that though I did say Sesame Street, though I did say the Muppets, it is not for kids. There are a lot of very interesting issues that are tackled in this, and it's really nice that we have it delivered in this way because it's delivered with such humor and fun. They spare no expense or don't mince any words in the writing, but it is a Tony Award-winning show, and it's a nice way to broach a lot of difficult subjects, starting with humor and hopefully opening, perhaps some more important conversations from there.
Absolutely. Hey, thanks so much.
Absolutely. Thank you.
All right, next we are joined by the Kate Monster, a cast member in the show. Ann Conti is here with us. Ann, thank you so much for joining us here. You know, you were actually one of the few people who've been in the show before, and I was hoping that you could tell us about your experience in the past with the show, and you know, what are you really, you know, what are your thoughts on it?
Yeah, absolutely. So I think Kate Monster, playing her again is really interesting because her character, she had a lot of things that when I played it a number of years ago in my mid-20s, I related to a little bit more. And so she has all these lines about like, why don't I have a boyfriend, and I'm pretty and I'm smart, and why aren't things going my way? And I had those same feelings in my mid-20s, but my life's come together in a lot of ways now. Not that it was like sad or dramatic, but you know,
right.
My life's come together in a lot of ways now. So I'm not looking at it through that lens this time, but I think a lot of the like feelings and a lot of the themes still hit home, and there's a lot of ways that I still relate to that. And I think I always look at shows like when I finish them and there are a lot of things where you're like, oh dang, I wish I would have done that this way or that way, and now this is my chance to do that. And I've never had that opportunity before. This is the first role I've ever played for a second time. So that's gonna be neat to see like what different things I can find. And playing it with different people who will probably help you find different things along the way as well.
That's awesome. Well, we're looking forward to seeing you so much in February. Thank you so much, Anne.
Thank you so much.
All right, and next up we have Kate, who is in the show. Kate, could you tell us why are you so excited to be here at the Academy Theater, and you know, why do you keep coming back here to the Academy Theater? It's such a great place, but you know, we want to hear from you.
Sure. Well, I'm excited to be back because everyone was so nice the last time, and there were so many fun people, and Meadville was just such a great town that I just wanted to come back, and I wanted to help the Academy Theater get back on their feet after COVID.
That's great, Kate. Thank you so much. We're really looking forward to seeing you in February.
Thanks. Me too.
Hey, so next up here we have Sue Wykoff. She is the owner of the Woolen Mill here downtown and a very big fan of Avenue Q. And I was hoping that you could tell us, you know, why you love the show so much. What is it about the show that's so intriguing to you?
Well, it all started when I went to New York to see it because my son's very good friend Stephanie D'Abruzzo was playing Kate, and she was actually nominated for a Tony for that performance, which was pretty darn exciting. But anyway, I wasn't really sure what I was walking into, but it was one of the funniest, on-point shows, and I was fascinated with the puppeteering and the way that you actually lose the human. As you're watching the show, you're really focusing more on the puppet than you are on the human, which is fascinating to me. But also the topics. I mean, you know, when the show came out, nobody was really dealing with racism. Nobody was really dealing with homophobia. Nobody was dealing with kids coming out of school and having to transition into real life, and what does that look like? And to see it all on stage, and we've all been there, right? We've all gone through it, and to actually see it done, and to see it done in a humorous but still realistic way was fascinating to me.
That's great. That is fantastic. Thank you so much for telling us about that. And,
Sure. I think everybody should have an opportunity to see it.
I was going to say, we're looking forward to it in February, and we'll see you there at the show.
Yes, you will. Thank you.
All right, so next we have joining us the administrator of the Academy Theater, Mr. Daryl Whitney is with us. Daryl, thanks for joining us, and you know, just was hoping that you could tell us what the messages that the audiences can get from Avenue Q. You know, what can they take away from the show?
Well, the show is very good at shining light on issues that might not be difficult, that might be a little difficult to broach in regular conversation, let's say. But it's done through humor, and it's done through music, catchy tunes on there to make us all laugh at one another. I think that's something that we're missing in today's society is the idea that everybody has different quirks, everybody has different things that are about them, and instead of being, you know, mean about speaking about them or looking down on somebody, laugh with them about it. I think the overlying message is that we are all humans and we all see things differently, and we all have to accept one another in order to get along with our experience through life. And I think this show does a fantastic job of reminding people that life is short. We all need to kind of hang together, and also reminding people that that not everybody knows where they're going in life. Not everybody knows what their purpose is. Not everybody is completely happy in their own skin. We're all like that. So it's a very homogenous aspect of it as far as the show's concerned.
That's great. That's a great message. I mean, like you said, we're all in this crazy ride of life together, and hey, let's do our best to make it as best for everybody going through it, right?
That's
a
right.
Great message.
And have fun. Everybody should be able to have fun when they're doing it.
That's great. Well, hey, thank you so much, Daryl.
Thank you.
Make sure that you guys come and see the show Avenue Q here at the Academy Theater. It is going to be available through February 4th through the 20th, weekends, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday times. And is there anything I'm missing there on the shows?
No, just you can go ahead and purchase tickets online at theacademytheater.org, or you can call the box office at 814-337-8000. And we also have a combo ticket because we have comedy coming in March as well with Tammy Pescatelli live. So you can save a couple of bucks if you attend both shows. So.
All right. Thanks, folks. We'll see you soon. Bye.